Hey guys, how you doing? Well, I've been a bit slow on making videos the past few weeks here, so I'm slowly going to be uploading some more, hopefully soon when I get more time to make some more. So I apologize for my lackness in making some videos for you guys. Anyways, I'm here at my newest compost pile. I just want to show you guys quickly on how I jumpstart my compost so you get a really quick activation of it, so it starts breaking down immediately. That's the best way for you to get your pile breaking down. For me, I'm not too concerned about this pile because I've got two other ones still I need to go through, but it's nice to get it started now so it starts breaking everything down. So some of my previous videos you've probably seen on the compost that I've done, I've got a few already there. I can post them at the end there so you can see different stages that I do compost as well. So basic idea is you want to layer browns and greens so that they start getting the nitrogen and the green, so they start breaking down together, working, getting all the bacteria in there. And as well, what I like to do is add some of my old compost into my pile too, so you get all the microorganisms and bacteria in the old compost pile that I've already been breaking down to kickstart it. So we'll head over there, we'll grab a pile or a bucket of it, and we'll bring it over and we'll dump some in. So here's a compost pile that I started in the springtime, and as you can tell, I'm going to dig into here quickly. It's already breaking down really nicely. Like, look at that nice leaf mulch in there. Got some eggshells in there as well. So if I turn this quickly, you can see how well it's breaking down already here. And it should still be cooking right now. There's some worms in here. So what I do, I'm basically going to take a bucket of this goodness down here. That's already breaking down. Load her up. I'm going to get into the middle of the pile too if I can. So that's where it's broken down a lot more. Yeah, there's some good stuff in there. And now just take it over to the other side there and we'll drop her in. So just here's a quick close-up of it. You can just see how it's all broken down in there. Nice in there. Looking good. So by next spring, that should be nicely broken down. And we probably won't get to this till, I say, next fall, because we already have another pile that we started a year and a half ago that's going to be used up first. So just before I toss the compost in, you can probably tell I've got a whole bunch of old cabbages and up on here that I've pulled out of my garden here the other day. So they're great to mix in as well, all your old stuff from your garden that is no longer needed. I got some sunflowers over there too that I've tossed in. Ideally, when you have things like this that have a thicker stem like this, you want to kind of crush them up and break them down so they break down quicker. But for my purposes, I don't really mind so much, as this compost pile won't be used for probably a year and a half. So by the time I get to it, it should be broken down quite well. And what else? I've got some old garlic stems in here, some marigolds from the garden, and I've just been layering that stuff the past few days here. So I'll get this set up and show you the next step here. So I'm just going to take this and sprinkle this on top of everything here. Mix it around nicely. There we go. So next, once I do that, I'm going to grab, I just brought another big truck full of leaves over, so I'm going to offload the leaves quickly here. There's two kinds of leaves you don't want to use in your compost pile. Pine needles and oak leaves. They kind of don't break down very well. It's okay if you have a few in here. I have a few here, but if it's a full amount, like a full bag, it's just no good for your compost. So stay away from those if you can. Most of the leaves I'm using are maple leaves, and they're great for doing your compost. Okay, now that I've got another layer, I've got a little bit of a compost from some of my campers that I left behind. So I'm just going to toss it on. There we go, get it mixed in there. I'll keep going with the leaves. Okay, so there we go. I've got 2 more bags to do, but the next ingredient I'm going to do next before I put the rest on is water. You really want to get the water on there, get it activated, and the water helps it really well. So usually with this, I'll probably do 3 or 4 buckets every layer I do, And then it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, so that's going to be great. I don't have to put too much on because hopefully the water will penetrate through and break down the different layers. So I'll be back in a minute with some more water. So I'll take my bucket here and just give it a good toss up on. There you go. So I'll grab 2 more buckets and then we'll toss her on, and that should help this layer. And when you're putting your water on, just try to get it all evenly all around, just so it starts getting the water in all different places of your compost. So what happens with my big compost pile is because it's so big and we don't really turn it because it's too much work to turn it. When we actually start using it, get down to the bottom, we'll still find a whole bunch of leaves that are still intact. So it's really important if we could water it every single day and get the water down there. And even if we were able to turn it, that will help break it down even quicker. So key is water, the carbon, your brown, the greens, and some of that added compost from your old piles. So it kickstarts it really well. I'll be back with 1 more bucket of water here. So there you go, guys. This is my 3rd bucket there. So that's going to help kickstart, get the leaves nice and moist again, so things start breaking down between all those layers that I've put in there. So I hope you guys found that helpful today. Hope you guys are having a great fall season gardening. My garden's close to an end here. I've just got a few things. What do I have left? I've got some Salanova lettuce mix. I've got some spinach left over that the deer have been eating that I had to cover up. And I got some beets and carrots left over as well that I've got under cover. I'm hoping they keep growing as the nights have been cooler. So I'm hoping to harvest a few more things still. So guys, I hope the rest of your gardening season is going well. Let me know how your garden is doing and what you guys do for your compost as well. I love learning new stuff from everybody out there in the YouTube community and all around. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and happy gardening.